Hi guys, this is Rujit. Let's again look at some of the trading ideas from yesterday. So you can see these are the trading ideas which I shared on Tuesday, which is 18th of June, and you can see here the timestamp. Can you see it's 18th of June, and the trading ideas were shared at about 5:15. So I shared these trading ideas, and let me bring that up. You can see these were the trading ideas. I'll keep it for a few seconds so that you can see these trading ideas, and then we'll discuss what happened with some of these trades today. So again, like I told you, with demand and supply methodology, we can always pre-plan trades, and that is what we do. We pre-plan trades, and I share these trades well in advance. As of now, I'm only sharing these trades with the POS Plus members. But like I said before, if whenever we reach the target of 1 lakh subscribers on YouTube, I will start sharing these trading ideas well in advance on YouTube as well, till 31st of December 2019. So the sooner we reach the target, the sooner I start sharing these trading ideas, even on YouTube. Now, if you look at these trades, the first one is Bank Baroda. If you look at Bank Baroda, this is the zone which we were talking about. Now, I'll not get into the details, but those of you who have done the course understand that this was a pivot, so we had to look for certain conditions to get satisfied before we were supposed to enter this trade. So those conditions were not satisfied, which would have disqualified this zone. And what happened? Prices, they violated this zone, moved to the next zone, which was this drop base drop, and that is where we got an amazing move, which was almost a 4:1 or 5:1 move on Bank Baroda. The next trade is Europharma. Let me bring that up. So you can see Europharma was also shared yesterday. So today what happened, almost at the end of the day, prices hit the zone, started moving up. We didn't have sufficient time for the prices maybe even to move further in our favor. As an intraday trade, you would have closed it at the end of the day, small little profits, nothing much on this. But I will again add, this was a little aggressive trade, but still we got a bounce from that demand area. Now if you remember the video which I shared yesterday, where I showed you that on IGL, we missed this twice. You can see today again prices came back to the zone. We again missed it by 5 paise, and then we got a 2:1 bounce from the same zone. So can you see the same zone was shared yesterday, but I showed you on the futures it worked out. So taking the trade would have been a little aggressive, but today in cash prices did come back to the zone. Again we missed it by 5 paise on this one. The next one is NCC. If you look at this one, reward to risk ratio was really nice on this trade, was definitely a valid trade. The way the prices came back, it's unfortunate prices, they stopped out the zone and then started moving up. And the last one is Apollo Tires. APOLL. Apollo Tires. Now this one was a very beautiful trade. If you look at this, you can see that your entry could have been here. That is where the proximal line is. So if you're going with the preferred methodology, you could have had your entry line somewhere around here, which could have easily given you the fill. But what I did was I had the zone a little fine-tuned, and we were looking at an entry at about 186.70. But what happened? Prices, they made a low of 186.80, missed it by 10 paise. If you were using the preferred method, absolutely could have been into this trade, give you a 3:1 move before the markets they closed. Another thing which I would also like to do is, because I also get this question from a lot of people, that after learning this strategy, will I be able to plan my trades all by myself? Now I just want to show you some examples. Can you see now these are the messages which are exchanged between the POS Plus subscribers, and you can see, people are sharing their trading ideas, talking about their trade has been triggered. Now all these trades they are planning all by themselves. Like you can see, this one is already triggered, has already moved almost 1:1 in the favor of the person who planned this trade. If I go to the next one, again you can see has already moved from that zone he has identified for himself. Can you see, then he says I'm already done with the 2:1 on this trade. The other person says I'm already done with 4:1 on this trade. Again you can see quite a few examples where people are taking trades. Can you see Bank India missed it by 15 paise. That's part of the parcel. Sometimes you will get some trades, sometimes you will miss some trades. BPCL got the fill on this one. Again, if I move forward, you can see on the next trade for Apollo, got a fill. Can you see for Apollo Tires? Now I showed you that using that a little fine-tuned zone, we missed it by 10 paise. But yes, some people might not be doing that fine-tuning. They might be taking the zone using the preferred method, where they would have easily got that 3:1 on this. So can you see that is what this person says, that he got a fill on Apollo tires and probably made some money on this. Also sharing, some of his transaction reports. That is what he's showing. So I just wanted to show you that it's not rocket science. It's very easy. If you know the methodology, you can apply it. And I would also take this opportunity because I got an email just few hours ago, and what happened is my support team, they forwarded me this email. So I thought, why not to take this opportunity, because this email will work even as a feedback, which I would like to show you people. Plus I will also answer the question which this person has asked in the email. So the email is that I have completed the POS Plus session second time few weeks back, and now planning trades. Initially I was planning to go for 100 DIT trades with X amount of risk per trade. So far I've taken 12 trades, and so far 8 trades have hit the target, 2 were stopped out, and the rest 2 were trailing exits with target less than 2:1. In the last 2 days I have got 6 trades which gave me more than 2:1, yesterday 4 and today 2. Should I increase my risk or as per the initial plan go with X amount of risk for the first 100 trades? So sort of this is what happens when we start building up that confidence, because when you take those trades and you see things are working in your favor, we definitely build up that confidence, where at times we get tempted to increase our risk. So my suggestion would be, since your initial trade plan was to do 100 trades with a predefined X amount of risk, I would not advise you to increase your risk. Yes, we at times want to rush through it, but trust me, trading is a game of patience. Don't try to rush through it. My recommendation to you would be, if you still want to rush through it, keep your risk constant, right, wherever your X amount was, but you can reduce your sample size maybe to a sample size of 50 trades, right? That would be a better way to go about versus increasing your risk. So that definitely answers your question. And can you say, I also wanted to show you this, that somebody who is learning this strategy fresh and just following the rules and applying the strategy, you can look at the kind of results you get. And anyhow, I don't talk about having a 80% hit rate, 90% hit rate. I tell you, even if your hit rate is 50% with a 2:1 reward to risk ratio, you can still be a profitable trader even if you're wrong 50% of the times. So again, thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you soon again in the next video, or maybe during the live session. Until then, trade safe. And again, I'll add share this video as much as possible, because the sooner we get to that target, the sooner I start sharing those trading ideas well in advance, and almost all of you can take the advantage of those trading ideas then. So again, thank you, thanks again joining in. Until we meet next, bye bye.